back to Luke of Spiff Up. Hello, my name is Spiff, and if you're new to my channel, what's up? Welcome to the family. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below for future videos because you want to see a little bit more of me. Alright, so today I'm going to be reviewing the world premiere of the Fenty Beauty line from Rihanna. I have two products that I'm going to be reviewing today on my channel. The first product that I'm going to be reviewing is the Fenty Beauty Foundation. So if you're not familiar with what Fenty Beauty is, it is the new makeup line that Rihanna just launched like today. Like if you're watching this on 9/8, she just launched this makeup line today, and I'm so excited to be actually reviewing this the day of the launch because I didn't think that I was going to get this so soon, but I did, and I'm really fortunate that I did. So I'm going to be giving you guys my first impressions, my overall thoughts of this foundation, what I think about it, and you guys are just going to go along with me for the ride. I'm also going to be reviewing one of her freestyle highlighter duos. I'm going to be showing you guys the packaging. I haven't opened it yet. I want to see what it looks like for myself, but of course, like on her Instagram page, like you can see what it looks like, but I just want that, that first thought whenever you open up a new package and you're just like, oh my god, this is what it really looks like. Like, from the phone, it looks totally different, but in person, it's real. So guys, if you want to know my thoughts on these two products, make sure to stay tuned to the end of the video for my overall view. And as always, make sure to follow me on all of my social media links, which are going to be listed down below in the description box. And without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and just get started with all of this. Yeah. Okay, so my skin is bare face. I have nothing on. Alright guys, so to prime my face, I'm going to be taking the Rose Water and Glycerin Spray from Heritage Store. You guys know that I love this for the fact that it does have glycerin in it, so that's just going to act as a makeup adhesive for the foundation. So I'm going to take a couple spritz of that onto the face, and then we're going to move on to the primer. Alright, so for primer, I'm going to be going in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I'm going to be taking that all over the face. I recently rediscovered this product whenever I was reviewing like some first impressions, and I kind of fell back in love with it, so I'm kind of giving this another shot. I've been using it off camera for the past couple of weeks, and I've honestly just been loving the way that it kind of just blurs out all of my pores and my imperfections. So I'm going to be taking a little bit of the Sephora Illuminating Drops. This is in the shade Morning Light. They did discontinue these drops, but of course if you have any type of other illuminating like moisturizer or primer, you can definitely just use those instead. I'm just going to be taking that onto the high point of the face, just kind of getting that glow back. Ooh, hello. Alright guys, I think it's time to review this foundation. I'm so excited. I don't know what finish this is. I don't know anything about this foundation. Literally, this brand has been so secretive. This bottle, honestly, first thoughts though, so luxurious, so heavy. It like is very weighty. Like I could use this for a paperweight. And that frosted glass, like it's just really pretty. Fenty Beauty, of course, is right here in the front. It's going in a vertical motion. It says on the back, shake well. It is going to be 1.08 fluid ounces, so that's pretty standard for like a foundation. Of course, it's like usually just a 1 ounce. I'm just going to shake well. I'm going to listen to Fenty. So I'm going to take, let's start off with like 2 pumps on the back of my hand. Oh my gosh, like this is how brand new it is. Okay, that was like 2.5. I'm going to go ahead and apply that with a beauty blender, and I am in the shade 350, by the way. Okay, so right off the bat, it dries pretty quickly on the face. It looks like it's gonna be more a soft matte foundation. Coverage wise, you're gonna get about like a medium coverage if you're gonna be using this with a beauty blender. Oh, I look a little tan right now. Like that's what I'm looking at in the viewfinder at least. I look really tan. I'm gonna take another pump, like 1.5. I'm gonna see how that looks. I'm currently in a new room right now filming. I'm not in the library today. I'm like in a classroom. Luckily though, this had this white backdrop and I was like, it was meant to be. I'm also gonna be taking that on my ears as well, just because since this is a little bit of a darker shade, I wanna make sure that everything is cohesive. Okay, so I would definitely say that it is like a nice medium coverage foundation. Definitely not a full, so if you're going to be looking for a full coverage, it's not going to be that. I want to say that this is going to be like a mattified foundation. Like it doesn't feel drying on the face, but there's obviously like no shine besides where I put like the radiance drops earlier. Alright, so I will say that I am normal to dry skin, and so Like for me, this foundation just seems like it's a little too drying for me, but it doesn't look bad. Like it doesn't cling onto like any of my dry patches. I usually will get pretty dry like in this area where I shave and like a little bit like on my forehead right here. For the most part, I think it looks pretty decent. So I will say that it did pretty much cover up my blemishes that I have on my face when I went in with a second layer. Any of my acne scars, those are pretty much gone as well. I do still kind of have like that blue shadow, but that's noticeable like in any foundation that I wear whenever I shave. I definitely look matte though, I will say, which I thought her foundation was going to be a little bit more radiant just because a lot of her models that she had for the campaign, like they just all looked very radiant, very glossy, very smooth. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. We're going to go in with concealer, just kind of play around with the rest of the face and just see how it looks overall in a minute. All right, so for concealer, I'm going to go in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is an NW25, one of my all-time favorite concealers. You can never go wrong with it. I'm also going to be using that concealer to go ahead and prime my eyes for eyeshadow in just a second. Alright, so definitely those two products complement each other very well. So the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and her foundation, I think, are pretty nice. They're both sort of like that soft matte finish, so they kind of give you like that almost blurred effect, but not too drying for the face. Let me go ahead and take a little bit of my Wet n Wild Makeup Contour Stick. You know I had to feature it in this video because it's so good. This is going to be the ultimate test. Like if this foundation doesn't work well with this contour stick, I'm done with the foundation. I am done. You guys know that this foundation stick is my go-to. I feel like the more products that I keep on adding to this foundation, the better it just keeps on getting. It's like it's just making all of my products just look like 10 times better the more that I keep on putting. Like this contour stick, like especially on my nose area, like I'm noticing that it just looks more blurred out, which is very strange to me because I've never really had it like this, and I think it's just because the foundation is definitely more of like a soft matte finish. Alright, so I'm going to be going in with the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlighter. This is the Freestyle Highlighter Duo, apparently. I don't know anything about like this highlighter at all. It just says, for cheeks, eyes, or anywhere you want to glow, a creamy, long-lasting, endless way to glow. So I'm assuming there's a cream highlighter in there and then also a powder highlighter at all. But this is the packaging and it looks so adorable. Like look at this. I've never seen a company with like this type of packaging, so I think that's very well done on her job like of creating this because it's very unique. Ooh! Okay, so it comes with two. The one on the, oh jeez, okay, hold on, I hate this. This is Mean Money, which is this one right here, and then this is Hustle a Baby. So Mean Money, Hustle a Baby. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just dig in with my middle finger. So they're both apparently powder. The one is gonna be more of like a softer shade. Can y'all see that? I don't know if that's picking up at, like what? Hold on, I'm confused. This is Mean Money. Not really that noticeable. Very like finely milled. It's very soft. Doesn't feel like chalky or anything like that. It just adds like a nice soft glaze. It's like the glaze to the donut, you know? Now I'm gonna do Hustle a Baby. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh! Going with the second layer right there. That's cute. I actually do really like the shade of that. So we have a softer shade right here. This is Mean Money, and then this is Hustle a Baby. So this is going to be definitely more of that golden highlighter, but this is going to be the softer sister, and this is going to be like the harder sister, like the mean one, the, you know, the cunty one, the slayed one. Both pretty though. So I think what I'm going to do for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and just demo both of the highlighters. I'm going to go ahead and do Mean Money on one side and then Hustle a Baby on the other. Alright, so I'm going to first start off with Mean Money, which is going to be this one right here. See, that's still not bad, and you guys know the technique that I like to use. I like to still have all of my cream foundations, my liquid foundations, like everything's still wet. That way, whenever I go in with something like this, it's very pigmented. So I want to see in a second how it's going to look with like a second layer. She is still pretty much very pigmented, even though as soft as it looked with the swatch, it's still pretty. And it's still semi-blinding. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean off that brush now. I'm gonna go in with some alcohol and just kind of spot clean it. All right, so now I'm gonna take Hustle a Baby, which is this one right here. Y'all, oh! Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. That is, oh my god, that is so pretty. Oh, that is gorgeous. Okay, so Hustla Baby, definitely very blinding. And then Mean Money. It's cute for one of those days whenever you're just like, I don't want to be too blinding, but I still want to like let people know that yes, I'm wearing a little bit of something something on my face. And then you have this one that's like, right here. Right here. This is where it's at. Oh, this is a game changer. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little bit more of Mean Money on this side. So very soft, very subtle. I love it though. It's like a nice, just like dewy glaze. Like, let me get like a donut, but like semi-glaze, you know? All right, now let's take her sister. I want that Krispy Kreme. Oh, 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 you thought she was done. You thought wrong. Y'all, I wasn't gonna go out tonight, but don't tell my coach. I have to like I have to show this off. There's like no way that I can't show this off. Oh my god. I'm about to call my own coach and just be like, so I know you said I couldn't go out, but I gotta go out. I gotta show this off. All right, so I'm gonna go back on top with that contour brush that we use, the Real Techniques contour brush, one of my favorite ones. And I'm gonna go back in and kind of balance out the highlighter right here in this area. All right, let me go ahead and finish the rest of this face and I'll be right back for my final thoughts. All right guys, so let's go ahead and talk about these two products and hear my final thoughts. So we're gonna start off with the Fenty Beauty foundation. Now I did find that I really like the way that this foundation kind of is a medium coverage foundation. I like that there's potential for it to be a full coverage foundation, but of course for the everyday woman, it's not gonna be something that you're like, oh, I can't wear that much because it's gonna look too cakey. No, the first layer that I put on, it was just a nice like medium coverage. My skin was kind of just peeking through a little bit. And then when I went in with a second layer, of course, like it kind of really covered up any blemishes that I had, any acne scars. Now, I did find that since I am going to be more of that normal and dry skin type, especially this time of the year where it starts to get a little bit more chillier, I did find that the way that the foundation kind of dried on my face, like it was a soft matte finish, like it literally says soft matte on the bottom. I didn't read that until now. It is a soft matte finish, so I found that I need to prep my skin a little bit better if I am going to be wearing this in the future, which of course I totally am. So just going in with the right moisturizer, I know that the only moisture that I went in with, it was the rose water and glycerin spray. So just going in with something like the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty will probably be another moisturizer that I'll go on top or underneath my foundation just before I go in with it. That way it's nice and just hydrated and it just looks very moisturizing. I will say right now my face just feels a little tight, but that's totally fine. I do find that with like mattified foundations like the Infallible from L'Oreal. I find that with the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, so this is nothing new to me. As far as shade range, I like the fact that there are going to be over 40, I think there are going to be 40 different shades available in this foundation. I don't know the price of this foundation. I do apologize. I don't know really much about this. Like I said, I just got this like today, so I really just wanted to review it for you guys and just let you know my thoughts on it. Moving on, talking about the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter, the highlighter duo. So I like the packaging of this. I think it's really cute. I will say that these two highlighters are beautiful. Oh my gosh. So I like the fact that there is a softer highlighter shade in this side right here, and then if you want to go a little bit more intense like so, you can go in with this one right here. So definitely the sky's the limit with how blinding you want to get with this. I went ahead and I just kind of layered both of them together. I went in with the second layer after I set my entire face with the powder foundation, with the powder, loose setting powder, and then I just went right on top after I sprayed a little bit more of my rose water and glycerin spray. I do like that this is a nice shade range for like medium skin tones. It'll probably work for like deeper skin tones, and if you're gonna be more in the lighter complexion, probably only the softer one would probably do you justice. They're not too chalky, they're not too like glittery, they're like, you know, they're just a nice soft highlighting powder. I didn't find that there was like any patchiness or anything with them. They just kind of glided on as soon as I picked them up with the brush. So I think overall these two products are amazing. I will both give them a thumbs up. I do recommend these products to you guys, especially if you're looking for a new foundation and a highlighter. Like these two are just a match made in heaven. I like this whole like octagon type of theme that she has with her packaging. I know some of her other products do have that as well, so I'm definitely gonna have to check out some of the other stuff and definitely review them for you guys here on my channel. Alright, so that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Make sure to follow me on all of my social media links, which are gonna be listed down below in the description box. And as always, make sure to check out some of my other videos, which are gonna be listed right here and right here. So make sure to go and click those, check them out, see what you think. Alright guys, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you later in the next tutorial. Bye!